Tonight on the South Today, a classic vessel of Kiwi ingenuity is lovingly recreated and the builder is getting ready to test it. A staunch all-male ballet troupe are hoping to wow Queenstown with a little help from their choreographer. And globe-trotting buskers are set to take over the streets of Christchurch as a famous festival returns in January. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Hannah Wilkins. A piece of New Zealand maritime history is being painstakingly restored just southwest of Christchurch. Jim Lapsley has dedicated the last 3 years to building a replica of the first ever Hamilton jet boat.
This historic replica of Bill Hamilton's original jet boat painstakingly restored. For almost 70 years, the jet boat has been a symbol of Kiwi ingenuity and invention on the global stage, revolutionising the world of conventional boating. Rolleston man Jim Lapsley has spent 3 years building an exact replica of the first Hamilton jet boat, all from photographs.
I have an interest in lost history, and it's a way of sort of preserving, although it's not the original, it is preserving history in as the most accurate representation that I can possibly do.
Lapsley has had a lifelong interest in jet boats, getting his first boat at the age of 16, 3 years before he got a car. He says Bill Hamilton never claimed to have invented the jet boat, instead refining the 1950s engine and design of the boat enough to produce the first useful modern jet boat.
When they finally got this boat going, that changed the game completely. So you can trace basically all modern water jet propulsion back to this boat.
The jet boat's unrivaled performance in the shallowest of rivers revolutionised water transport and remains a quintessential New Zealand invention. Lapsley is hoping to have the Saucy Jane on the water by the middle of next year, and sell in the South Today.
Award-winning Dunedin musician Hamish Kilgore has died. The prominent Dunedin sound musician co-founded indie rock band The Clean, who've been described as the most influential band to come from the Flying Nun record label. Hamish Kilgore was last seen at the Palms shopping mall in Christchurch on the weekend before last. This morning, police confirmed the musician had been found dead, with the matter being referred to the coroner. Kilgore was inducted into the New Zealand Hall of Fame in 2017 with The Clean. Well, international and local talent will be returning to the streets of Christchurch in January for the Bread and Circus World Buskers Festival. It'll be the 30th anniversary of the event, which had to be cancelled this year due to COVID-19 restrictions.
Busking is making a comeback to Christchurch. A festive atmosphere accompanied the announcement of the return of Christchurch's popular busking festival.
Thanks for coming to the launch of Bread and Circus World Buskers Festival.
The event's set to be held in the city over January next year and will mark the festival's 30th anniversary.
It's been quite emotional because having the festival not on for a couple of years, now getting the internationals back, there's a lot of logistics behind it, but we're super pumped for it.
And there's no denying the fun and playful atmosphere that the buskers bring to the inner city. It makes for a zany start to every new year for Christchurch.
And it's not just Cantabrians excited by its return.
2 days ago, the BBC contacted our office and said, we want to do a special on World Buskers Bread and Circus as one of the top 5 festivals in the world.
An eclectic mix of local and overseas performers will take to the streets and alleyways around central Christchurch.
Now, if you don't know what the Purple Rabbit is, Google it.
Well, the Purple Rabbit is a little bit of magic and circus all rolled into one. It's a little bit of magic, mischief and mayhem and a lot of cheekiness.
All right, so Pauline, so don't worry, I'm a trained professional. This is what I do, all right? So I'm going to swallow the blade.
The 2023 festival will run from mid-January across 3 weekends and the summer school holidays. And with a mix of outdoor busking spectacles and ticketed events, organisers are promising there's something for everyone. In Christchurch, the South Today.
And Alexandra Farmer, whose descent of the Nevis Bluff Rapids in a jet boat a year ago spawned a viral internet video, has been slapped with a $1,500 fine. This dramatic YouTube video shows Timothy O'Sullivan negotiating the Rapids last December. The footage was compiled by a local committee member of Jet Boating New Zealand. O'Sullivan launched his jet boat at the end of Rafters Road, where signs are in place signalling a 5-knot speed limit. That effectively prohibits the use of powered vessels in that part of the river. O'Sullivan was prosecuted by the Queenstown Lakes District Council for breaching its navigation safety bylaw. He was convicted and sentenced on a charge of entering a prohibited area on the Kawerau River near Gibbston. Parents and kids took charge of the tiller over the weekend in Invercargill for a family fun day at the Southland Powerboat Club. A healthy crowd joined the event on the Oriti River, taking turns to paddle a full-sized waka.
A family fun day on the water near Invercargill. Held on the Oriti River, the event was organised by Parent to Parent, a group offering support for families who face challenges with health or disabilities. The fun day was hosted by the Southland Powerboat Club for a third year in a row. Jet boat rides are usually on the agenda, but this year the group decided to offer something a little different.
Due to wind, that is actually had to be postponed, and they're taking the kids out on the waka instead because it's safer.
Organisers say the team activity offered a great chance for parents to make new connections.
Things are going really, really well. I think the families are enjoying themselves. They've got food and drinks, and they're meeting other parents, and it's all about just making it about them for the day and letting them enjoy themselves.
There was enough calm water for a few laps in the waka, and organisers hope that jet boating will still go ahead in more settled weather. In Invercargill, the South Today.
A Dunedin student composer has taken a top national award, proving a hit with orchestral music aficionados. Otago University student Cameron Monteith decided to enter the annual Todd Corporation Young Composer Awards. The New Zealand Symphony Orchestra played his piece at the Michael Fowler Centre last week, after he became one of 8 national finalists. Monteith insists he originally composed his piece as a homework assignment and was blown away when it swept up the coveted awards.
There's an award for overall winner and there's an award for Orchestra's Choice. And I was fortunate enough to win both of them, so that's very exciting.
He says the composition is titled Morai, after the 3 fates of Greek mythology. He structured the award-winning piece to reflect this Greek idea of the 3 fates governing birth, life and death. A remarkable ballet troupe are back rehearsing, ready to perform at the annual Queenstown Christmas show. The all-male group are preparing to stage a mystery act as part of this weekend's event.
The White Tutus are back as the remarkable men's ballet troupe prepares for Queenstown's popular Christmas show. The local group will be performing alongside more than 100 other performers at the festive concert, including actors, dancers and some surprise cameos. Choreographer Anna Stewart has been working with the group and reckons they're looking sharp and on track for the big day.
Well, I think they're a lot tighter. We learned the whole choreography in 3 lessons.
The actual theme of the group's remarkable performance this year is shrouded in secrecy, but the guys say audiences can expect a lot of bells, wheels and a contemporary classical piece.
Wow, these are highly kept secrets. It's pretty confidential. We want to provide something special for the audience. So you can't just go and start talking about what we're doing. All I would let you know is that it's going to be exceptional.
The male troupe has been busy rehearsing for the last 6 weeks and are excited to show off their efforts. They might even stage a flash mob preview somewhere around town ahead of the variety concert. The 12 Bells of Christmas runs for 2 performances only, this Sunday at the Queenstown Event Centre. In Queenstown, the South Today.
Whai Akane still to come on the South Today. An early Pasifika Christmas celebration takes over the Cromwell Sports Club, and we'll take a look at tomorrow's weather for your place.
All new episodes of Put Some Colour in Your Life are now screening on Channel 39. Take a look at Australian artists and the techniques they use in their studio. Put Some Colour in Your Life, Tuesdays, 7:30.
Hi, we're Concern Otago.
Age Concern Otago hosts a multitude of social activities, including interwalks.
A poorly maintained heat pump can lose up to 35% of its output. The Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner team are experts. Their specially developed chemical wash is totally biodegradable. Call Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner and get the job done by the professionals.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Being a big softie takes training. I've gone to great lengths to be super soft while still being strong and reliable. So I'm soft on you and soft on the environment.
Cotton Soft, proud sponsor of Bowel Cancer New Zealand.
Hi, my name's Matt and I'm the Dines Group CEO. Dines is a company that's focused on selling logistics solutions to its customers. We're passionate about selling efficiency and we've been selling efficiency for over 50 years now.
Great Britain has a collection of varied landscapes and countryside to rival anywhere else in the world. And the best way to see it is to walk.
Tinakwe, welcome back. More than 150 people from Central Otago's Pacific Island community celebrated Christmas early at the weekend. The Cromwell Sports Club was awash with colour, music and filled with joy as people from many Pacific nations came together.
Celebrating the culture of 9 Pacific nations. Around 150 people came together in the Cromwell Sports Club at the weekend, revelling in the Christmas joy. Music and dance from a range of Pacific Island communities filled the club room, as the day featured singing, stories and plenty of colour. Flags hanging on the club's walls showcasing the numerous countries celebrated at the event, with communities from Samoa, Fiji and the Solomon Islands there, just to name a few. There was plenty of food on offer, with someone on hand to keep stirring the pot, as well as a shared buffet filled with traditional food. Pacifica Central Otago organised the event and was formed to connect people from all Pacific nations, providing support and opportunities to gather together. Those taking part were either permanent residents, recognised seasonal employer scheme workers, or people who had migrated to Aotearoa. It's the third time the Christmas celebration's been held, people leaving with a smile on their face. In Cromwell, the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. A Rolleston man has almost finished building a faithful replica of the world-famous Hamilton jet boat. The remarkable men's ballet troupe is on point to take the stage at this weekend's Christmas show in Queenstown. And Christchurch will be buzzing with buskers next year as the World Buskers Festival returns to the city. And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
The South Today weather, proudly brought to you by MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Looking at the situation, well, some milder, humid north to northeasterly airflow will arrive tomorrow and remain for a few days. Heading to the top of the South Island. Cloudy with fresh nor'easterlies and 20 degrees in Nelson tomorrow. Warmer with 21 over in Greymouth and more of the same conditions down in Christchurch, but a cooler day down south with 16 as the high. Travelling to South Canterbury and North Otago. Cloudy with those fresh winds through here as well, as Ashburton and Timaru head for 16, with the Wāmaru looking overcast as well, up to 15 degrees. Heading westwards to the Central Lakes. High cloud with northerlies as we come down here and through the valleys. A lovely and warm 23 degrees in Huanaka and Alexandra tomorrow, with Queenstown reaching an even 22. Heading further south, northerlies, high cloud and 20 degrees in Balclutha and Gore tomorrow, while the Catlins can expect fresh nor'easterlies and an overcast day with 15 as the high. And down to the deep south, fine and cool tonight in Invercargill, dropping to 6 degrees. Then fine and sunny tomorrow with high cloud and nor'easterlies, the high 19. Then Thursday's warmer again with 23 degrees, high clouds and breezy northerlies. And finally heading to Dunedin. Cloudy tonight with light southerlies and down to 9 degrees. Looking mostly cloudy and cool tomorrow with nor'easterlies around lunchtime with 15 as the high. And Thursday almost exactly the same to be honest, but enjoy a slightly warmer day with 17 degrees. And that's the news this Tuesday. For the latest news and videos from the southern region, head online to odt.co.nz. And you can follow Channel 39 on YouTube to catch our news bulletins on demand. We'll see you again tomorrow. Ka kite a popo.
Public interest journalism funded through New Zealand On Air.